Good morning and welcome to a special edition of Jen's awesome show. We're doing a tutorial this morning, I am, on how to make a meme. So if you've never made a meme before, we'll do two versions. The very absolute basic, I'm so new, I don't know what a meme is. And then the I've used Photoshop before and I have some clue of what's going on version. So we'll start with, and I've already got all of my images downloaded and saved, prepared, so we don't have to mess around too much. Let's get started. So you want to make a meme. I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to search for meme generator. And there are a bunch that come up, and they're all pretty similar. You can get ones that do GIFs and you can get ones that don't. And just to prove that it's not difficult, I'm going to use one that I have never used before. So let's try this one. It says memegenerator.net. Let's see, what do I want to do? I want to generate a meme. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to upload an image because I already have an idea here. Choose my file, and where did I save that? In Jen's Awesome Memes, and it's this one. Okay. So name my character. I'm so confused. Let's see if this works. What's this do? Oh, well, okay. Let's try again. Create. Meme's name is taken. Take a new one. Okay. Be a Shipple meme. Okay, so this obviously isn't working. So you know what? There were lots to choose from. Let's do another one. Try another one I've never used before. Maybe this will work a little better. Okay, I'm going to get started. Okay, this looks a little bit more complex. Let's click to upload a file here. Try this again. Okay, there is my file. Now, I want some text on it. Where am I putting that? There, text. Okay, I want to have, I don't know if I need it that big, probably this one. Okay, and I'm going to move it over. And yeah, sure, it'll probably center itself. So let's see here. I don't want it to say sample text. I want it to say something better. It's going to be my charity when their Shipple comes in. And you can't really see that because it's like black on dark. So we're going to change the color of that. So I'm just highlighting all of it. And I have some color choices here. So let's see. I have yellow. Oh, that shows up nicely. I have white. That's really lame. Let's go with yellow. It's nice and bright. Then I'm going to put some more text on it. I want a bunch of stuff. So I probably just want some small text. So let's go with that. And put it, whoops. Oh, layers. Oh, fun. Okay, so that's my small text. Yes, okay, good. So in my small text, which I can't even see, oh boy, this is trickier than I thought. Let's see here. Try that again. Okay, small text. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that there for now so I can actually see what I'm doing. I can come back and get that later. It's right there. So there's my small text. And of course, when you actually have the meme, it'll all look bigger. I'm just gonna highlight that. And There, I want to be able to see what I'm doing. I can always make it smaller later. I will get rid of that. So the things I want on the bottom of my meme are the Shipple Telegram address, which is t.me/shipple.io. I also want the whitelist address for the pack drop. So that's going to be shipples.io/whitelist. So those two can go in one spot, and I want them yellow because that way they can be seen. So I'm going to tiny that again. Because remember, once this is all bigger, once it's saved and posted, it'll look bigger. Then I'm going to get another text box, and this time, again, make it a little bigger so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put in my wax address. And come on, highlighty. Make it nice and bright so I can see it. And that's going to be down here. And the other thing that we want is there's a hashtag that goes with this to follow all the rules here, because you have to follow the rules, otherwise you can't win the meme contest. Let's get rid of that. Gamify generosity. So got that. And they're going to make that yellow as well for consistency, I think. Oh, we'll try it. Make it a little smaller, but not too much. Kind of want that to be like the center of attention right there. This can be a little bigger, just a little. That didn't really do much, did it? Okay, and this should probably also be bold. Morton Matt D wants to know if I'm using Giphy. I've used Giphy in the past. This is not. This is capwing.com. The purpose of this was to prove that it's easy and anybody can use anything. So I picked one I've never used before. Capwing.com in the comments. There we go. Make that bold so it's more visible. And then I just need my picture back. So I'll slide that in. And as you can see, most of that shows up except some of this bottom stuff. So this one, does it look better in red? No. So we're going to go with, stick with the yellow, but I'm going to give it a background. Because it's text background, I can make that different. What are my choices here? Ooh, I can pick something that clashes. That'll make it stand out really nicely. The other thing to keep in mind with memes, they don't have to be perfect. They don't necessarily have to be pretty. Some people are really good at that. Other people just make things that clash. So whatever works for you. I'm going to see if that color works with yellow. It does. Yay. But now I have to like fiddle with it a little. There. Maybe a little better. Maybe a little bigger so we can read it. There we go. Okay, so that works. Now you can see it. This one, then. Might just have to move it around. I don't know. Let's see. What about red? What about red and bold? Sort of shows up. Not really well. If I move it over there. There. Now I can see it. So, more or less, this is how you do a meme. And for anybody who doesn't get the reference in the picture, it comes from a music video by Lonely Island called I'm on a Boat. And if you would like to look that one up, you're more than welcome to. It's not particularly suitable for sensitive ears, so I'm not playing it now, and that's fine. Now, I've got all of this here. What do I do with it? How do I get this onto the place where I'm supposed to post it? Probably want to export it, but there's a drop-down menu, so let's see what's here. Save a draft, create a snapshot, or export. Well, let's just straight up export it. I'm going to download it. It says I can sign in to remove the watermark. I don't even care about the watermark, really. It's not a big deal. So I'm just going to download it. And there, it went into my download folder. So now I'm going to switch it up a little here and post it in the Telegram. And I'll get that screen share going in just a moment here. If StreamYard does let me share, oh, maybe I can just add one here. No, sure can't. Okay, well, we'll do it this way then. So I'm going to share a window with you. So I'm going to go to the Shipple.io Telegram and post my meme. Where did it go? It went into my downloads. There. Okay, so I'm going to share my meme and I'm going to type some stuff. The hashtag in the meme isn't searchable by the whatever it is that searches the hashtags. So I'm just going to add that in. Got and Gamify Generosity, Jen's Awesome Show. The memes were actually supposed to have Jen's Awesome Show in them somewhere. This one doesn't, but I'm doing it live on Jen's Awesome Show, so that counts for something, I hope. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So there, hit send, and there it is. Meme. So now I can get rid of that screen and go back to, I'm going to do something different. So we did the how to make a meme with a meme generator, and that was straightforward enough, I'm sure. Now we're going to use a bunch of images that I have and make a meme in Photoshop for those of you who have Photoshop. So I'm going to open Photoshop. That's always a good place to start. And share that as soon as it pops up here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to open things. Open things. Okay, that looks better. So now I want to go to Jen's Awesome Memes, and I'm going to open all the things I have prepared all at once, because, you know, it's fun like that. Now, I'm going to start with this. This will be my background. This is fine art from an NFT that I got from the Art Vending Machine pack, the first one, and I'm going to use it as my background. And the meme that I'm going to go with is the starter pack meme. So if you don't know about the starter pack meme, look it up on Know Your Meme. That's something you can do on your time. I'm going to do the thing here. So I need some text. Put that there. Oh, that came in real tiny because, you know, I can like, yeah. Okay, let's make that a little bigger so that I can see it, I hope. Here we go. Yeah. Guess I'll do it this way. There, I can sort of see it. Okay. I'm going to make a Jen's Awesome Show starter pack, and needs to be quite a bit bigger here. So let's go with big size. That's maybe a little too big. There. And it looks relatively centered. Okay, so then next question, can I read that? Yes, but it would be better if it were, if it had a thinger. So I'm going to click over here on my layer and and give it some effects. Stroke, that's what it's called. That gives it an outline. So, yeah, sure, like this. Let's give it, that's lots. I don't want lots. I probably want like 3 pixels. 3 pixels are good. There, because now you can read that text a lot better, and that was super simple. Now I'm going to start the process of getting all of those images in. So, the Jen's Awesome Show starter pack. You need a unicorn mascot. I drew the unicorn. My lovely daughter colored it for me. So we're going to Control A selects everything. Control C is a copy. Go back to here. Control V will paste it. And I'm going to take a look at the size. So this thing is about approximately 3,000 pixels wide. So I want to make my images. I'm going to have 2 columns of 3 images, and I want to make them each just slightly under half wide. So if I'm going to pretend that it's about like 2,600 pixels wide, then I want each of my pictures to be about 1,300 pixels wide. It's just straight math. So I'm going to go over here and put that in. And is that going to be about the right size? I hope so. Click on my move tool over here and just move that on over. I'm going to get all my images in first and make sure they're all sized right, and then put in the text to go with it. So I've got my unicorn. I can close that. Need a monster mug. Everybody needs a monster mug. So Control A to select it all. Control, yeah, you know what? Monster's got a lot of extra junk there. We should probably crop them. So I'm going to hit the crop tool and get rid of the extraneous blank space that we do not need. Looks a little better. And click on the crop tool again. There, that's better. Now, Control A, Control C, back to my fine art. Control V to paste. And I'm going to get rid of my crop tool because that's still on. So I'm going over to put it back to move. Click on my monster. Monster came in really tiny. So let's see if he still looks okay bigger. That's going to be too big. So let's try that. Probably good for now. Put them over there. The images aren't all going to be exactly the same size. It's not going to necessarily look great. It's a meme. Who cares? So next. No, I do not want to save changes. What else do you need to be on Jen's Awesome Show? Well, you need a plaid shirt. Happens to be the one I'm wearing. So, you know, one of those. Just crop that again. So that's not taking up quite so much space. And Control A, Control C, Control V. That came in small too. Make it a little bigger. Oh, what was that? Control Z, undo, because I did not want to do that. Oh, I've still got the crop tool on. Look at that. Forgot my own advice. All right, switch back to move. Go over there. I can close that. I don't want to save it. All right, I need the hair, because in case you haven't noticed, I've got the hair. So Control A, Control C, B. This is getting to be easy, or at least it sure should be by now. So let's change size on that. That's a big face. There we go. And I can close that. I need a water bottle. This can also get cropped. Now I'm going to do something moderately sneaky here. I'm going to crop that and a little bigger. It's a bit grainy, but that's okay for the purposes here. I'm going to grab my Shipple logo here. Move tool, select it, copy it. I'm going to paste it onto my water bottle. Oh, look at how big that is. Ha ha ha. So let's make it smaller. I'm going to say 50 pixels. There we go. So I'm going to take my Shipple logo and put it right on my water bottle because that, that's an easy way to get it in there, right? Now, before saving this, I have to flatten it. So I'm going to flatten my image because that's the thing Photoshop does. And save it. Low quality, sure, who cares? It's a meme. Now, select it all, copy it, paste it. That came in really tiny. So let's make that a little bigger. There, close enough. Now I'm going to go to, I can close the Shipple logo and I can close the water bottle. Last thing you need to really embrace the Jen's Awesome Show experience is a yoga ball instead of a desk chair. It is a game changer. You will love it if you try it for more than a day. So get that in. Okay, so let's play Tetris here. So Derpicorn's going to have to be a little bit smaller. Let's see. Because I need to have room for my text as well. That's a little too small. That's probably, I don't know, whatever. It's not like it's an exact science. So I've got the unicorn and I'm going to put her over here. I'm moving her over to the other side because she is looking to the left. So I want her to be looking at something. She's going to draw my attention that way. If I have her over on this side, she's over there, looking over there somewhere. What's over there? Oh, nothing. So let's not do that. So she's going to go here. Then maybe she'll be staring at the monster because the monster kind of looks like it's facing that way. Photoshop does this nifty thing where it has these pink lines and it shows you when things are lined up that snaps them to whatever. So that's useful. Let's see here. So then I have 4 more things that aren't really the same size. The water bottle doesn't fit anywhere nicely, so I'm just going to toss it in kind of the middle-ish. I don't know. This is... Well, I have to have room for the text too, for the web addresses and stuff. So that's going to go on the bottom left because that's where I like to put it. So that'll go there. This can line up sort of there. That can line up that way. This can go here. Okay. Now I'm ready to add the text, I think. Did I leave enough space? Maybe I need more space. Drop these down a bit. There. It'll do. It's a meme. Don't waste too much time on your memes. So let's get some text tool in here. So first we have monster mug. Oh. And that can't be quite that big. Oh, apparently I have to select all my text first. Got it. Highlight that. Oh, I just set it to the exact same thing. There we go. Okay, so that fits. So that is 100-point text. Now, is that going to fit under all the things? Probably. The water bottle needs to come up though. But let's finish with the monster mug text first. So I've got that. I'm going to add, not like that, I guess. Okay, I'm going to select the text layer. It says layer 7. Cool, so layer 7 right there. And under FX, it's going to be a stroke. I really don't like that term, whatever. 3-point stroke, go. There, now you can read it a little better. I feel like that needs to be bold or something. It is extra bold. Okay, so maybe my stroke needs to be adjusted. Because when it's there, okay, stroke. Let's go with a 1-point stroke. Is that going to be big enough? No, probably 2 points. It's smaller text, so the thicker the pixels on the stroke, the less the letters are visible because it's smaller. I said 2. Let's try that. That is acceptable. But that red color is just not doing it for me. We need to do something else. And this is all about rainbows anyway, so let's pick a rainbow color. So I'm going to, my text color is up here. I'm going to click on that. and select what would show up nicely against that black. It'd be bright and bold. Would it be, let's go with this blue right over here, turquoisey, bluey business. There. Okay, so click down there. Yeah, that shows up better. Okay, so next I'm going to go back to my move tool and get my water bottle up just a little. That looks better space-wise. And then back to the text. We're going to have a unicorn mascot. Very important for the Jen's Awesome Show. That needs to go down just a smidge and over just a smidge. Now that needs to also have the stroke. So that in here, a 2-pointer. Great. Okay. That color is not doing it over there. It's purple. The purple is a cool color. The turquoise is a cool color. We need something a little bit more contrasty. So this time we're going to go with a very bright yellow. That'll be better because we want these things to show up. That is important. So, okay, that probably will. Then I'm going to go back to my text tool. Did I? Oh, interesting. It's not letting me do the thing. Okay, selecty tool. There. Yeah, that shows up better. Okay, so next we have the water bottle. Okay, and that yellow is just not at all working it there. Not showing up. So this time, what have we got going on here? Purple and green and blue. We're going to need a warm color again. Probably a yellow. Wait a minute, wasn't it already yellow? It was already yellow. That's not working. So something else. Let's see. This is a tough one because that background is so many different colors. So I probably want to somehow fill it or do like, I'll do a glow. So I'm going to leave the yellow because that'll be end up being okay. So I'm going to go to, here we are, and put a stroke on it, a 2-point stroke, and then, because that helps, but it's still not ideal, I'm going to put an outer glow. Now, outer glow is lovely because it'll make it really jump, but what color contrasts with yellow? If we look over here, purple contrasts with yellow rather nicely, so let's make it a purple. Click right there. There, that shows up better. That was super duper easy. Okay. And then I have that hair. That's a thing. Okay, so move that down just a smidge. This one has a lot of the pink and dark. So I want to make my color probably the turquoise again or something similar, just to get it to show up a bit more. Let's try that. See how that looks. And give it some stroke. That's still not quite enough. I think it needs that glowy business again. So an outer glow with the purple. Oh, that actually works. I was thinking it would need a different color. I think it would be fun to have a different color. Let's see here. So if I made it, what shows up against turquoise? Something dark. There. Yeah, it's acceptable. It's a meme. Not going to spend that much time fiddling with it. Then, yeah, super off-plaid shirt. Go. Just a smidge. And that color doesn't show up at all there, even if it were outlined. So let's get that. What's there? Ooh, I could probably do like a bright pink or something there. In the effort of rainbow, let's go with that color. Yeah, if that's outlined, that will probably work. So let's give it some stroke. And that's going to be, see, I can do it in black and that shows up okay. What if I changed it though? What if I changed it to like bright green? Oh no, that's a bad idea. Don't do it. Let's go back to black. We'll just cancel that. Okay, so we've got that. So it needs a glow. Let's give it some glow. Outer glow. Well, the dark color works, but that's boring. So let's not be boring. Let's be fun. Go with that color. That makes it jump a little bit. What about that color? That's not a good idea. That color? Yeah, that's nice and bright. Okay. Let's say okay to that. And then this is going to have to move up if I want text there. Whoops. Wrong tool. Movement tool. There we go. I'll pick this up and drag it up just a smidge. And back to my text. Yoga ball desk chair. That needs to be more like that. Oh, what? Let's not do that. Okay, move it like that. Close enough. And it needs a different color. I have no idea what color is going to show up nicely there. Something bold and zippy. So let's go to the color picker and pick something bold and zippy. Like maybe that color. That is not bold and zippy enough. How can that be? Maybe this color? None of them are going to work because it's too muddly. Okay. That color. I'm not going to win this. I just need to pick a color and get over it. So here we go. Picking a color and getting over it. And I'll go to give it a stroke because why not? Yeah, that works. And a glow because that's fun. Okay, so there's a glow. That's the wrong glow color. So yellow, what stands out with yellow? Pink works. Purple. Okay, let's see. Purple? That works, but it's still a little muddy. How about pink? It's not as exciting as I'd hoped. Turquoise? No. Dark. That's better. I can see that clearly. But it could be better still. What about... weirdly, that green kind of works. Whatever, it's a meme. There we go. So that's done. Now I need to add in a couple other things. I need my wax address. And I need to make that smaller. Does not need to be that big. So let's say that big. Oh, that's maybe too small. Oh, move that over. And that's going to need to be given a stroke. So many strokes. Okay. It's still not super visible, so let's make it glow with some outer glow. And it's going to be purple because it'll jump. Let's go with this one. Maybe brighter. Maybe darker. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And then I need to put my web addresses in here. So I want the Telegram and the website for the pack drop. And those have to be a different color. So there's a lot of like pinky business over there. So I want something that's the opposite of pink, probably green, blue. I don't know, let's try a few things here. So green, no. Blue, no. Green was better. Green it is with some business. That's not business. Whatever, that made very little difference. Okay, so I want a stroke. And I want a glow. Ooh, that looks actually pretty good. So, there. Okay, so do a quick proofread here. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. 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 Double check these. Okay, cool. So it's awesome. Now I'm going to say, I'm going to flatten it first. So I'm going to go to layer and flatten. If you don't flatten it in Photoshop, it saves it in a weird file format that only Photoshop can read. And who needs that? Nobody needs that. So now I'm going to save it as Jen's awesome meme. It's giving me all the options. If I were going to do something fancy with it, I'd make it a high quality thing. I'm not, it's a meme. I'm just, whatever, it's a meme. Okay, so that's done. Now, jump back to here and get the Telegram back up so that I can screen share that. We'll post it. So, Telegram, there we are. And this is going to go in the Shipple.io group again. And I'm going to put my thingers in here. So first I'm going to attach my file. Always attach your file, because if you don't, you'll forget. Jen's awesome memes. And we're going to go with, ooh, I forgot to put gamified generosity in there. Let's not post this yet. Hang on. I'm not following all the rules. Okay, so let's go back and quickly add that. One moment here. So I'm going to open that with Photoshop again and share that screen. There. Okay, we need some gamified generosity on there. Where am I going to put that? Because this whole thing is kind of taken, right? So I'm going to move. No, I can't because it's all flattened. Huh. Okay, well, joke's on me. Let's put it here. And I'm going to use a different text. I'm going to go with something super big and blingy, but readable. That's always the challenge, because you can get big, but is it big and readable? This one might be. Let's try this. So I'm going to hashtag gamified. Now, I realize we can't read this because it's like green text on stuff. So let's change that to nice dark text. There. And then, okay, we're going to do something fancy that I just figured out how to do. So I've got this. Hold down the control key on the keyboard. And the arrow here, if I hold the arrow, my mouse right here, it changes to a curved arrow. If I put it in other places, it doesn't, but curved arrow. So I'm going to tilt it at a wacky angle, and then I'm going to move it. And now I'm going to make it select it all and make it bigger because this honestly should be huge. Let's see. Is that big enough? Probably. It's just big enough to be in the way. That's kind of what I want because I want this hashtag to get attention. It should be screaming for attention. So I've got that, and it's a nice dark font already, so I don't need to worry about visibility so much. I'm going to put a bright background behind it though. So I'm going to go to my effects and do an outer glow. Can't use the same color, that's silly. I go with the bright green because it's flashy. Now, this time, I'm actually going to pick a color that's not from the art because even though all of that looks like it looks nice, it's all tied in together, it looks good. I actually want something a little bit brighter and flashier. So I'm going to go for like that neon bright. Okay. But I want it bigger. I want it to really, really, really stand out. I mean, it already kind of does, but let's make it bigger. So I can do spread. Is that the one that does it? No, that's not the one that I want. I want it to look glowy. Size. There we go. All right. So that now is big and obvious. Better. Okay. So let's flatten that again. So I have to go back. I can't flatten with my text tool, I don't think. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. So we'll flatten that. Save it, because always save your work. And we'll go back to the Telegram. So let's go back to Telegram. Now we can post this. So here we are. Going to attach my picture, my meme, and I want to have all of my things in here. So I want a hashtag gamify, no space, generosity. I want Jen's Awesome Show. I want my wax address. And I'm going to drop in. They're already in the Telegram, so I don't really need to put the Telegram link in there. I can go straight to the whitelisty thing. So the bullshipples.io/whitelist is where you go to register for the Shipple pack drop that is happening very, very soon. If you are not registered, you will be full of regret. This is going to be a wicked pack drop. We're going to be talking about it on Wednesday on my awesome show, Shipple Wednesdays. And you will learn lots more then and have a chance to ask some questions of all the people and learn what you need to know. So until then, there, so that's posted. So I've got my hashtags down there that are clickable. So I can click on, let's say, gamify generosity, and it actually shows me a list of all my conversations where that hashtag has been used. So it's, believe it or not, very useful. Okay, then. Oh, I wanted to say something. What was it? I don't know. Either it'll come to me. Oh, the end of the meme contest. That's important. The meme contest, this particular one, runs until next Wednesday when my show is, which we're still confirming the schedule. It is likely going to be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Might be slightly different depending on everybody's availability. Got to plan around guests because they're important. So about 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, the 25th. I hope I'm right about that. We will be announcing the winner of the meme contest, and there will be prizes. And we're surprising you with those prizes because what's more fun than a surprise? So tune into the show, ask a bunch of good questions of all of my special guests, and we'll go from there. Until then, that's it for me. So, see ya.